and bring their leadership to this game.
He is Dan Capsalis, and if the name sounds familiar too, it should. Last year, he was coaching his Carmel Greyhound team to a state championship and then decided to step away from coaching for just a while. How much have you missed it?
I've missed it a lot, Mike. I have. I took a new opportunity with the NCAA, and it's been a wonderful opportunity. But I have missed it. And when I see come here tonight, and I had a chance to watch my former team at Carmel many times and see a lot of games and watch my own boy play, who plays at Fisher, so I could afford to watch my own kid a little bit. But when you come and see this environment, it's so electric and magnetic, and it's a lot of fun. So I've missed it, but I've enjoyed coming out and just being able to watch some of these guys too.
Saw a couple of nice touches there by the Chesterton Trojans as we were watching number 12 Brian Seawright and number 16 Cole Galloway work the sidelines. Ball goes deep into the box, but is going to be booted out. Let's see who's going to get a head on it. That's going to be Evansville Memorial. That's number 22 Matt Fain. The ball is going to come back out towards center. Still is on the Chesterton side of the field. They're going to try to clear the center as they'll look to go to the left side. Unable, though, to get past the Memorial defense line. Coach, first 10 minutes of this, what's impressing you here?
I tell you, the energy, the intensity of both teams. People are probably having the understanding that Memorial's going to come out and dominate, and just based on their past history, not knowing that much about Chesterton. But there's been great energy and great intensity, and both teams in 15 minutes have had in 10 minutes, have had outstanding opportunities. So it's a very high pace, and it's a very good pace.
Well, right now, Chesterton, as the ball is taken away, nice move there. They're going to work it to the middle, but now Memorial will come back, and we've got a whistle. Ball will go back to Evansville Memorial. Physical match early on. We saw that as well, Coach, in the semifinal matches today with both the boys and the girls. This sport is becoming more and more physical a game. If you don't believe it, you need to come and see one of these matches live and understand just how much bodying up there is.
There's so much contact all the time. You got heads colliding, elbows going to faces, cleats coming into the knees and the legs. It's a very, very intense, very physical game, and people who don't understand that haven't watched enough of it, but it's a very, very, very physical game.
We were watching Evansville Memorial work the left side. That was number 12, Alex Bitter, as he made his way around number 13, the Chesterton defender. That is Adam Stuber. Stuber went down trying to stop the ball. The shot winds up in the side of the net. So Chesterton, the keeper, will blast it out of there as the ball goes the opposite direction. But look at Memorial with 4 defenders down there, Coach. That's nice defense.
They're so organized, and the reason they've only given up 8 goals all year is because they're so defensively sound, and they're so organized back there. And you've got Cole Calloway, who's scored 13 goals for Chesterton right now, trying to go against 2 or 3 guys. He's going to have his hands full back there, but at the same time, he's capable of putting the ball in the back of the net as a sophomore for this team. So if Memorial can stay organized, they should do okay.
The semifinal matches, as the ball is thrown deep to the box with the throw-in, it's going to come back out and will be controlled by Chesterton. So Chesterton, once again, with the throw-in, Troy Hauk.
And here's a dangerous situation.
Well, this is a big throw, too. That last throw.
It's a long throw. It goes into the box. It's almost like a corner kick. Very dangerous set play, and Chesterton's got an advantage when they use this.
A powerful throw-in as he was looking to be able to set up his team on the inside. And as you mentioned, set up very much like a set piece for a corner kick.
Absolutely. If you've got a player that can throw a ball into the box in the offensive third, that becomes an extremely dangerous situation for the defensive team. So.
That was number 6, Mike Miscallick, who he was looking for there in the box, almost pulled it off. And, Coach, we talk about the physical nature of soccer. I think the Women's World Cup showed us just how physical that the game has become when we're talking about the U.S. Women's World Cup team having to buy a surgical stapler and using it on the sidelines during the match to keep players in the game. That's pretty intense.
Yeah, and these guys are tough. And the girls are tough. It's a game that unless you've played it, you don't realize how difficult it can be and how intense and how physical it can be, for sure. I've seen many broken bones, unfortunately, over the years, and it can happen at any moment.
Well, a nice move there. Evansville Memorial working to the inside. The ball is saved, though, as the shot by number 16, Ryan Kiefer, played perfectly by Chesterton keeper Alex Mannon. But I got to admit, I did not expect to see this many shots on goal in the first 14 minutes of this match.
It really is impressive, and what it's showing is that both of these teams are prepared, ready to play. They're not sometimes you see a team want, set in on defense and play a little bit more of a defensive posture, and both are attacking right now, and it's exciting to watch. It's exciting for the fans, exciting for the game that both coaches are playing a very attack-oriented style, and it's going to happen. Somebody's going to put one in because they both have had outstanding opportunities. I think what both teams need to do a little bit more of, as opposed to knocking the ball in the air down the middle a little bit, get the ball outside, open up the defense a little bit, get the ball wide, and then start serving balls in. So as you see the ball get more out to the wings, you'll see some things open up, and maybe we'll get some more opportunities here.
Wholesale substitutions by Evansville Memorial, number 6. Matt Lekowicki is in. Number 14, John Reedford is in. Also number 15, Tyler Veith. He is in, and let's see, number 14, John Reedford, who we told you, also in. So we've got 4 new players on the pitch now for Evansville Memorial, as we are showing 25 minutes and 50 seconds left in this first half of play. It's the IHSAA Boys State Championship Soccer Match, as we are live on IHSAA.org here at Kuntz Memorial Stadium. Mike King, along with the defending Indiana State Boys Championship coach, Dan Capsalis, who is alongside here. And, Coach, we've got a great crowd here tonight, despite the fact that we have 2 teams from the farthest northeast and southwest corners of northwest and southwest corners of the state.
It's just so exciting to see that kind of support. Both sides of the stadium are packed, student sections, and this is what high school sports is all about, that kind of atmosphere, that kind of camaraderie and school spirit, and what an atmosphere.
The goal kick, I didn't get much of it. We're talking about Alex Mannon, and Mannon has already had himself quite a day, Coach, as he winds up making a couple of spectacular saves on penalty kicks against North Central this afternoon. And then, of course, or earlier today, actually that match was completed at just about 12:30. But, we talked about the fact that they have been in, soccer mode an hour longer today already than Evansville Memorial.
Right.
They were on the pitch with North Central a full hour after the other match.
Which is something I was going to mention too. With Mannon obviously is his name has the word man in it because this guy is 6'4".
Yeah,
he's a big goalkeeper.
Here comes Chesterton, going to work the middle,
and he's got a very commanding presence back there. But what you're going to see, and Bill Veith has already done this with Memorial because of the morning game. He's already made some substitutions, try to keep some fresh legs in there, and I think you'll see Chesterton do that as well.
Here comes the Memorial. The shot by number 20, that's Mitch Day, is deflected, going to go out of bounds, and it looks like Memorial's going to get the corner.
And that's
yes, they will.
So you're going to see some substitutions, I think, strategically placed by both of these teams because they've literally spent themselves this morning, and Chesterton going into overtime, going into penalty kicks, mentally and physically. That is a little bit of a factor too.
Yeah, my mistake there. I said they were going to get the corner. The ball obviously did not go over the line on the far side, so they get the throw-in or the free kick, I should say.
Right.
Coach, how emotionally draining is that for a team that's already happy to be here and then have to really spend it all just to get to the championship?
Well,
game?
it's so hard because, and that's the one thing of contention that coaches across the state have talked about is playing 2 games in a day to win a state title in the sport of soccer. I mean, you got the weather factor, you got the physical nature of the game, and the amount of level of intensity and endurance that you need to play 2 in one day and have it come down to your whole season, and you play a morning game like Chesterton had an emotional game against strong traditional North Central. They came and enjoyed that. They've got to go home, rest for a couple hours, come back out and play a traditional Memorial team and vice versa. So to play 2 games in a day is extremely difficult, and it's almost about more surviving than it is, than it is, just competing. So it's hard to do, and you're going to see some substitutions coming through, and
yeah, we've got a couple of substitutions right now. Number 18, that is Jeff Stapleton. He is on to replace number 16, Ryan Kiefer, for Memorial, and it looks like Chesterton ready to check in Mark Gore, but he was unable to get in, so he'll get in next dead ball as the ball is currently controlled by Chesterton. I want to let you know that our 4 officials working today's championship match, some good friends of yours, Mark Frazier, Lawrence Lohner, Glenn Russell, and Robert Snook. And those guys out there, you were exchanging a lot of waves as they're not familiar with seeing you up in the broadcast booth.
Usually on the sidelines, and they all do a nice job, and I'm sure they're excited to be a part of this as well. So it's good to see them out here.
Well.